I had no idea the British press was so bigoted.
This One's Wife, Her Disastrous Week. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. One of the most fundamental problems that This One's Wife has is that she's unlikable. Yes, there are a number of clowns who support her because they can't see what she actually is. But the vast majority of people either have little interest in her or have an interest fueled by the fact that they don't like her and enjoy seeing her fail because they deem that she deserves it. They want to see where the train wreck ends up at Destination Foucade. By being unlikable, this means that there's an army of individuals that are just waiting for her to foul up. And it also means that she's subjected to considerable scrutiny of her actions. That when she does something, that the activity is scrutinized, hauled over the coals, examined in greater detail than anybody else might have done, because there are so many people who are waiting and watching to give her her comeuppance. This results in the fact that This One's Wife's activities are put under the microscope, and that becomes amplified by observations made on social media and in the mainstream media, which all then damage her facade and threaten her control. An example of this comes in the Daily Express in an article by Sophia Papamavrudi, who writes, "Inside This One's Wife's disastrous week. Oh dear. The trials and tribulations of the Duchess of Delusion, the Empress of Woke, the lady coated in industrial beige, are writ large across a national newspaper, letting everybody know of the clusterfuck of a week that she has experienced. This One's Wife has had quite a disastrous week so far after revealing her lifestyle brand's new product last Monday. The Duchess of Sussex went viral on April 15th after she unveiled her strawberry jam, which will be the first product sold under American Riviera Orchard retirement homes, which was launched last month. The Duchess sent the jam to 50 of her influencer friends to taste test, although I'd point out that at the time of reporting, only 7 have admitted that they received it. And this was done just days after it was announced she will be curating a cookery show on Netflix. Among the lucky few who received This One's Wife's new product and shared pictures of it on social media were fashion designer Tracy Robbins and Argentine socialite Delfina Blackier, both of whom, of course, who are only really known as a consequence of who their husbands were, just like This One's Wife. But since then, it has all gone downhill for This One's Wife, as the reveal sparked backlash from one celebrity, while it also boosted sales for her in-laws. Here, the Daily Express takes a look at This One's Wife's eventful week. This week it emerged celebrity chef Martha Stewart was reported to find comparisons to the Duchess of Sussex irritating and insulting. Well, absolutely, Martha. I think anybody would reach that conclusion, that even though you've done jail time, the fact is that you've been compared to the Duchess of Delusion is insulting and irritating. She explained that Martha has seen hundreds of This One's Wife types come and go, and says they all come in with the same self-inflated hype, only to find out it's a whole new ballgame when it comes down to brass tacks. She's tired of being quizzed by people over how she feels about This One's Wife's venture, because, honestly, it's irritating and insulting to her that she's being compared to a rookie. Ooh. There we are, a burn for This One's Wife. You're just a rookie trying to be a cookie. A cookie in the kitchen with your jam. Martha Stewart, a titan of that particular world, slapping down the comparison, thus issuing challenge fuel to This One's Wife. The 82-year-old previously slammed Gwyneth Paltrow back in 2014, saying, "She just needs to be quiet. She's a movie star. If she were confident in her acting, she wouldn't be trying to be Martha Stewart." Ooh, another burn there. Meanwhile, this one's wife's website, American Riviera Orchard Retirement Homes, appeared to be hijacked by an anonymous royal enthusiast last Thursday. See parts passim. While the official US version of her site remained intact, a royal enthusiast appeared to have created a UK domain website, which led to a food bank website. The site ending in .uk mysteriously led to a Trussell Trust landing page and then a fundraiser, which carried a special message for the Princess of Wales. The Just Giving fundraiser featured the message, "Not this one's wife. Hope this one's wife wouldn't mind. Thoughts with Catherine." The fundraising page had received more than 18 times its initial target of £1,000 on Sunday afternoon, totalling £18,656 from 1,407 people. The money will go towards the Trussell Trust, which works to stop UK hunger and poverty. It's understood the user is not affiliated with the charity. Thus, hijacking of this one's wife's site so that a charity gets the money, not this one's wife, which will irritate her because of her greed. She wants that residual benefit. She doesn't want other people receiving it. The Duchess's jam debut immediately boosted sales for King Charles's own version of the product, with his strawberry conserve repeatedly sold out. See immediate parts passim. Another blow that people want to buy his strawberry jam because of her advertising strawberry jam, that people want to show their allegiance to the king selling it out rather than wanting to put any money in her pocket. Of course you can't, because she doesn't actually have anything for sale at the moment. The point is, however, that she will see this as money that she should have been receiving, and she won't like the fact that his jam has sold out. The monarch sells a range of preserves and savouries through the Highgrove shop, a place which includes gifts inspired by the king's personal interests and his award-winning garden, as well as royal memorabilia. His Highgrove organic strawberry preserve, which cost £6.95, was reportedly sold out on Tuesday, just hours after this one's wife released her product on Monday. The product was back in stock on Thursday, but then went out of stock again by Sunday. Big sales of the Highgrove strawberry jam. No sales of this one's wife's insipid strawberry jam. So, a disastrous week for this one's wife as a consequence of these events, which are then amplified as a consequence of their coverage in the national press. The world looks on laughing at this one's wife. She's being spoken about, which provides her with fuel, but it's challenge after challenge after challenge. As ever, her narcissism will deal with it, causing her to complain about it to Harry or whoever will listen, or to simply ignore it. But the fact is, as I mentioned, American Riviera Orchard is going to prove to be her Waterloo. It's going to be the final nail in the coffin in relation to her big endeavours, demonstrating to the world that she just expected big brands to be lining up to provide her with stuff that she could sell so that she could make easy money. And they're nowhere to be seen, because after all, who on earth wants to be involved with a talentless grifter? I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.